Rayquon is the game. Ray's that gang. That gang.
Rayquon is the gang. That freestyle was doing so good on the Cool mixtape that he started actually performing that, opening up for Joe, opening up for Fab. The more and more set was being heard, he was doing more freestyles for the Monday Night Mixtape.
His buzz just started growing. He was doing Pudgy P tape, and then next thing you know, like the Clue was messing with him. He was getting played on the Monday Night Mixtapes. He was up there rapping with Paul Kane and Joe Buttons. It was beyond crazy. He had Queens in the smash.
Monday Night Mixtape, you always wanted to hear Stack Bundles freestyle when Clue played.
Mr. Monday Night. Come on, the average person, come on, you wasn't turning on to Mr. Monday Night to listen to Clue. And who you heard? Bundy. You understand? Like it was out there. Hungry.
He was on a Clue tape and he was on Monday nights and up there on the radio with Clue. It was like, yo, you see what's happening? Yo, he's in.
Every Monday night, he ain't going there no earlier than 8 o'clock. He'd go in there with the pressure on. He wanted that #1 spot. That's what he wanted. He'd do a freestyle on deck right then and there. We'd get in the car, drive to the city, drop it off, go to the club. Before we go to the club, we listening to it crossing the bridge, hearing him play it.
That growth really started when he signed the Desert Storm deal.
Stack was starting to run with Clue, and it was just amazing. It felt like we had made. I felt like I had made it almost. You know what I mean? And I think everybody in the crew felt that way because it was like, yo, that's a look.
When he signed Desert Storm deal, he was like, yo, I gotta be on point, because his thing was Fab. Fab got on lock. If I'm gonna be rapping against Fab, I gotta get my shit together.
You see him start rubbing shoulders with people who we looked at in the game, like the Fabs and the Joe Buttons, and you see him doing records with certain people, and you hear Clue shouting them out.
That inspired me, like I gotta get on my grind extra.
He's a competitive guy. He competed with Joe Buttons a lot, so he felt he gotta, if he gonna rap against these dudes, he gotta be on point.
He called my aunt at the house. He was like, yo, I need to speak to you in person. And the first thing he said is, we gotta get some songs ready for a compilation album. And it was for, Desert Storm.
Clue was keeping him on the mixtape. He definitely was on the streets. He was going hard. He was on the DVDs. He was on the grind. He was really working.
Every night in the summertime, he's sitting in the drop, sitting in that Porsche car, rocking back and forth, coming up with some new shit, you know what I mean? He just be sitting there rocking, God. He'd be like, yo, what you think about that track right there, God? Like, how that feel you?
His energy was unbelievable. Like, the way he would be in the studio, it was like no other rapper I've ever been around.
Drop meals, stack bundles.
He wasn't smoking, he wasn't drinking, and this dude mixed them, recorded himself, everything. And that blew me away. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You do this shit by yourself? Like, nobody? That just blew me, like, totally away. Like, wow, like, this nigga's on his grizzy.
He was focused. He came out with the Desert Storm mixtape, then came Bitter War. After Bitter War, he pretty much started seeing what direction he wanted to go musically.
I knew he was going to be the next thing out of Far Rockaway. I just knew like he was going to put Far Rockaway on the map.
There was no such thing as a blog. There was no real hip-hop websites. You still went to the corner store or to the sneaker spot or the white t-shirt spot to get mixtapes. He still was pressing up 5,000 tapes, and people literally were still buying physical mixtapes for $5. You know what I mean? So this is when all that mattered, and getting a freestyle on a Clue tape or a K-Slay tape or whatever it was could pretty much turn into a deal.
Y'all gotta fuck with me for a minute. See this? See this? Like, we in a hood though. We in a hood. Like pay attention to what's going on. Like, across the street, got toys, right? Got toys across the street. Okay. We still do the binge thing every so often and shit like this. Y'all gotta fuck with me. Understand what we doing out here. Like, I don't be falling off. I just be putting shit up. Like, you see I'm still out here. That be the thing y'all be asking about all the time and shit like that. I'm still out here, I'm doing a couple things. I don't never trade them in. I just keep buying them and shit like that. This dude was picking up raw reports, old magazines, fashion, all them things, trying to stay above his time. That's why I listen to the music. It's shit relevant now because he was buying raw reports, all them fashion GQ magazines. He was into that. Niggas pick a dictionary up. He was a very intelligent dude. So he always felt he had to stay ahead.
He was different. We was worrying about chicks and fucking weed and all other shit. He's reading philosophy books and all type of shit, getting fly. He's rapping about a Shelby. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is.
Stack was the swag rapper. The swag was through the move.
When you listen to Stack, it's always swag. You understand? Swag is like international shit. Like, you go all over the world, man, dressed like how son dressed.
I remember him walking around with the blue mink and the blue mink hat and blue sneakers to go with it. I never knew him as anything but being super fly. He was swagged out.
He took a lot from everybody. Like, his man Light was the ultimate hustler. He got that from him. The getting fly shit he got from Shalimar Dale. They was always fly motherfuckers back then. His mom was the diva. Everybody knew Yvette. You know, she had the Porsche back then.
He was always trying to learn, try different stuff. And that's how his growth started coming. He started being with different rappers. He'll listen to you. If it's something like, he just take that from you and make it to his, mix it to his own. Know what I mean? And then you won't know.
I know I'm a thieving ass nigga, like I loop your interlude or whatever the fucking thing and rap order this shit like that.
He developed his own style, his own sound. Everybody wanted to know what he was talking about. You couldn't tell that man nothing.
Can't tell him nothing. He was one of a kind. His style was different. He had swag, he had everything. He knew how to get in that booth and he knew how to just go in. Then he felt, once he found himself, he was good money.
The boy was far rock, but Harlem fresh. And niggas didn't understand that. When you're different, they never have an understanding to it.
I just got the swag of a hustler, a nigga to get money. When you see me, it rub off. You see it like, he doing something. I don't know if he a rapper, but he look like he doing something. They look like they getting some money over there. Let me fuck with them.